Zns Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Sports Friday. I'm Julian Gibson and my tight coat. Well, that series between H.O. Nash and T.A. Thompson was also tight. But in the end, the H.O. Nash Lions were able to win Game 3 to win the championship.
Well, we've been practicing on some things in the 2 days. One of them was a trap. Number 3, she's an excellent player. She's beating us to pieces. Number 14, so we had to come up with something. So we come up with a little trap thing, and it worked.
It feels good. And we play defense harder, we practice harder, we work harder. And that's how last year, I'm sure what we wanted. We had to work hard to get where we is now. We practice 6 days a week, and we made our coach proud.
The referees have some kind of vendetta against some kids on my team, and they really showed it tonight. And I'm very disappointed in the referee calling tonight.
I guess you're really pretty much upset. You had a chance to pull this one off. Series 1-1, and this one got away.
Well, I don't think it got away. The ref party didn't need no help. The ref helped party.
After winning Game 2, Doris Johnson Senior Girls took care of business against CV Bethel to win the championship, beating them 47-38. After a slow start in the first quarter, well, they turned it around in the second half.
It's obvious down, but we had to pressure the ball. We had to box in one lead and play a diamond and steal the ball and just execute our plays in order to come up with the victory. We really wanted the game, so we had to do whatever it takes to win.
How does the championship feel?
It feels awesome. This is my last year, and I feel great to win my last championship.
Well, it seemed to be the story of the playoffs for us. We always come out flat, but you know, we have the heart of a champion, and we have girls who fight to the end, and they prove that defense wins championships. Offense maybe win games, but defense wins championships.
Well, I find this a trend. Every time we pull out in the first quarter, the girls tense again last days ago and just turn the ball over. I tell them the game is never over until the final buzzer. And it soon wanted it more. We was not hungry, that's why we did not win tonight.
From the track and field beat, private school track and field championships wrapping up today at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. How about SAC? They won 4 out of the 6 4x400 meter relays to hold off the Queens College Comets to win the championship once again.
It was one for the ages, and just congratulations to all of the schools that competed. The scores on the last day seesawed, went up and down, but we were confident that this would be a good day for us as we had the better sprinters, and you had the 4x1s, the 200s, and the 4x4s, and we performed well in the 800s. So, but you know, you can look at it on paper, you still have to go out there and compete. So we just thank God that we were able to pull it off again.
Children have worked hard. They were expressing team spirit and expressing that they were going to be going for the challenge. They've done a fantastic job. I owe it all to them and the coaches.
Honestly, were you concerned with QC?
Yes, we expected it to be close, but we didn't think it would be that close. And QC has a good team, and they also made a gallant effort out here today.
We will give you more highlights tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and the rest of the year on SAC Big Win in track and field. Come Thursday, our men's national basketball team will take on the Dominican Republic. Coach Mario Boleg, Team Bahamas, are they ready?
Well, it's coming along, you know, but most of the guys are going to be in town on Saturday. We were trying to get them here Friday so we could practice 8 o'clock Saturday morning. However, some flight challenges, so we're going to get majority of them here. We got, of course, along with those who are already here in Nassau already. So that's coming along. 1 or 2 hiccups we got now with Zane Knowles. You know, we was trying to get him to come down, but his club having problem releasing him. We had to send an email to FIBA to let them know the difficulties we're having, and you know, because he was still disappointed they wouldn't release him. So we're waiting on a response from FIBA as it relates to making sure that he's released to come. Other than that, the practice schedules are in place. The players should be all here no later than Sunday. Should be the last group of guys coming in. And so I think with the core that we want to put together is a core that played together before. You know, like I said before, when you're talking about experienced guys like C.J. Hines, along with Abel Joseph, Furley Bain, and Leon Cooper, Michael Carey, you know, Marvin Gray. You look at a couple of those guys, you know, it tells you that they played together on a couple of national teams before. When you look at David Nesbitt and Keno Burrows and Eugene Bain, adding him in the mix, who also played with these guys before when we won the gold. So we just want to bring that cohesive unit together in this short space of time to make sure that there's a better performance that we had in the last two and have a chance to win in these two games.
And from the Hugh Campbell basketball tournament, they will get started on Monday, but Wednesday, Family Island teams would start their competition. Alfred Forbes, he's the tournament director, and in the future, he would like all teams to start on one day.
I think we're moving quickly towards where one day soon, that once we announce the date for the tournament, that we can have all in sundry on the island where we can do a little bit more and play around with the tournament. To not allow certain things to be knocked out early. Because we find some of the coaches in the past complain about having to play 2 games within a 3-day period, and after the 3rd day, they eliminate it. We would like to move away from that, but unfortunately, that can't happen this year, but we're working towards that end.
And the GSSSA, they're celebrating 25 years, quite an accomplishment.
25 years ago, when we decided to establish this association, we thought that in the best interest of the government schools, that we should have our own association, because you remember, before the GSSSA, there was the NPIS, the New Providence Association of Interscholastic Sports, which included the private and the public schools, participating together. But for some reason, that didn't last forever. And we thought, with Ms. Knowles here and Ms. Dodson and Ms. Ramming there, we thought that we would sit down and establish some rules of competition, rules and regulations for an association that we would call the Government Secondary School Sports Association. Let me not hasten to add that GSSSA, there's a motto of the GSSSA, meaning good, sound, scholastic sporting activities.
And Coach Lottie believes our water polo team can win Carifta once again.
Absolutely. I'm actually saying into the camera that we're going for 3 goals, all 3 age groups, and then we will see. But we are the champions. We are the champions. We won last year, so I want to protect it. Absolutely.
And the Barracuda's new coach, Jeff Slater, he's from Canada, and he has a lot of experience, and that should help their swim club.
Oh, I coach, like I said, at varsity level. I've been coaching for 30 plus years now, and I've learned a lot. I had opportunities to be in some of the program development stages in the Canadian swimming, as far as our long-term athlete development and working with athletes that go through and swim when they're 20, 22, 23 years old and really get some success at a top level. And I feel that we can carry that through here, that there's been a real focus on the younger age groups here, and there's some really talented young people, and I'd love to help them swim until they're older and they really carry their skills through until they're fully mature.
And finally in sports, Barber J, Eliezer Johnson, well, he's getting ready for his regatta this weekend, and he would like to thank the many sponsors.
The people who sponsor me, there's billionaires business. Coca-Cola is billionaires business. Points House is billionaires business. A minister of horticulture, I don't know how much they got. Just let me. I can make the prize good for these boys. $48 for feeding money, for luncheon, 15 man on the boat by the government, former government, pay these boys that for lunch. They can get paid. The police come out, they can feed them. The defense force come out, they can feed them.
Well, that's all the time for Sports Friday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Special thanks to my hardworking cameraman, Ashley Taylor, who told me these colors are matching. Well, stay tuned. Your better forecast is still to come.